feeling. I mean, you look tired as fuck. Okay, let's see you, Tricky Dicky.
Yeah.
You look a little tired. How do I look? Do I look tired? Do I look tired? No? Yes? No?
Well, it's late at night.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're taping this show because it's summer. We all have different vacation plans and scheduling issues. So we decided here at Rocktails to get a show in. We're going to be talking about Fleetwood Mac today, the anniversary of Rumors, right?
The first one was Stevie and Lindsay.
That's what I said. The first record.
No, not Rumors.
Not Rumors. We are doing. Who's in Fleetwood Mac?
Okay.
Who's in it?
This is going to go well.
This tall guy with a ponytail who
Yes.
plays the violin but also plays the drums.
That's John Davies.
John
on
Davies.
Drums. Yes.
John
That's his name.
Davies.
Sir John Davies on drums.
Yeah.
And Vince Butler.
Is this Fleetwood Mac that I'm hearing in my ears?
This is Fleetwood Mac that you're hearing in your ears right now.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah. This is a huge hit for them.
Turning me on to some new jams, huh? Huh. Is it a 50-year anniversary? Is that what I'm getting?
Yes.
50-year anniversary of the Fleetwood Mac White Album.
So you guys are old. I mean, I guess I'm listening to that old music that you guys really enjoy. I'm going to go along for the ride. Hey, Naughty Gotti, you ever heard of this band Fleetwood Mac?
Nope.
Yeah, Naughty Gotti and I guess we're going to get a real education. But yeah, it's late at night. It's a Sunday that we're taping this. Not that you need to remember any of these details. We are normally live at 5. You'll be seeing this show.
We were live at 5 last fall.
It's been a while. It's been a while. It feels like it's been months, but it's been what, 3 weeks?
I think it's been 2 months.
2
No,
months.
it hasn't.
A month and a half.
No.
I was gone for like 3 weeks, maybe?
Yeah.
3 weeks. Hasn't been a month and a half. What was it? It doesn't fucking matter. Happy to be here with you guys. Tricky Dicky, you're back from Europe.
Yeah. Had to do some business in Europe.
So when you came back, we started bombing places. Are you trying to?
I can't talk about it.
This fucking guy.
CIA.
There's a lot of movement, though.
Music industry and the CIA.
Intermingled.
Tricky Dicky.
I slept in 6 different places in 10 days. I was so confused by the time I got back
Bunkers?
to Los Angeles. I didn't know where the fuck I
Underground tunnels, bunkers,
can't talk about
air conditioning, no air conditioning.
While you were sleeping in 6 different beds in 10 days, I have been running from ICE for the last 2 weeks.
was. They've mistaken you.
They came to the fucking Hollywood Home Depot parking lot
And you were
3
just
days
hanging
in a
out.
row. I was just setting up my table, getting ready to grill some dogs.
Straight
to,
dogs.
To serve my people.
Yeah.
And there they are, La Migra, and I hear that horn. I got some buddies around the...
It's the General Lee horn, right?
It's-
They
yeah.
literally have. It's the Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. It is. Yes. Many horns.
It's like the
Yes.
Nokia.
And then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta run.
Yeah. Nokia
Yeah, it's
ringtone.
been crazy, but
so-
I'm okay. I'm happy to be here, safe.
So funny.
Been kind of nuts in Los Angeles. A lot of big feelings. A lot of family members.
LA is an incredible place because at one point you might be watching your father on the ground,
Being pepper sprayed.
being pepper sprayed, or
Elbowed.
you might see an influencer shooting a little video in the Grove, surrounded by happy, beautiful, rich people
Well,
at the same time.
I am back from Georgia. I was in Nashville 3 days ago. Came back Friday.
Oh,
2 days ago. And all anyone could talk about.
Georgia or Nashville?
Nashville, sorry.
Okay.
I get everything confused. Obviously, today we're doing a show on the Thompson twins. Into the Gap, part 2.
you were in Nashville, Georgia.
I was in Nashville, Georgia.
Yeah, I got it.
I was.
I know that. I love that. Part.
And love it. I love it there too. So great. And all people could ask me about was,
Brando?
well, everyone wants to know about Brando. Everyone's asking about you too. But no, they were like, what is happening in Los Angeles? The news there about LA, very different situation.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pity. Like we're like,
Yeah.
you moving here now? You moving here?
I was at dinner and the manager of the restaurant in Paris came over and said, so I heard you from Los Angeles. And I said, yeah. And he goes, I can't believe what you're going back to.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I was like, what, sunshine and beaches?
Yeah. Glorious.
Yeah.
I went camping.
The media just blows everything up.
Yes, they do. Well, it happens in a little tiny area, although.
Look, I'm doing a bunch of new things, guys. I'm doing a bunch of new things, right? Really leaning into some new apparel businesses, right? You texted me today. You launched some new merch for your spin-off show. I mean, is it a spin-off? Is that what it is?
Well, you know, when we have official discussions about stuff, it could be under the umbrella of.
No, but it's like a spin-off, right?
It's like a.
Hey, it's your buddy Brando here at beautiful Lake Hollywood to make an important pitch. We want to get to the top of the mountain, and the only way we can do that is with your help. So here's the deal. If you go to our therecordjunkies.com.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. You want to get to the top of that mountain?
I want this to get to the top of the mountain.
Oh, because
I want Rocktails to be the top of the mountain. And I want us to be number 2.
Has he ever recorded or produced a single thing for Rocktails?
He's all over Record Junkies.
Who
Yeah.
spends more time with the Rocktail fans online than this guy?
Yeah, he does.
Nobody.
What is the name of this show?
It's called The Record Junkies with Brendan Smith and John Ross Bowie.
Wait, this show
you can
or
find
that
it on
show?
YouTube
This
only.
show.
Oh, this show.
Because it does feel like all of the Rocktails socials
Rocktails with Amit Zappa.
are just about promoting the Record Junkies, right?
No. We have our own. We have our own special thing.
We do. We have our own special thing, which is Rocktails promoting the Record Junkies. Is that right?
No. It is not right.
It's not.
That's a lie.
It's a lie. By the way, Brando comes over to. We were hanging out. I think we had like a cocktail, and the logo for the Record Junkies is fucking legit.
Yeah.
The whole. I think the podcast is so great. I think it's I like watching it. I think it's super fun.
The new logo is good.
The new logo.
The AI logo is some bullshit, Brando.
I totally understood, but that got us to the inspiration for the real logo.
Yeah, no, it was Bowie's buddy who like did it, and it's super rad.
Yeah,
I like it's like got the skinny legs. It's all the stuff that you were. I mean, you were the grand architect of the whole thing.
I said
awesome.
to the guy's name is Chris Sherry, who would be happy to do Rocktail stuff.
Sure.
I said
he's a graphic designer.
He's an artist, graphic designer. Does a lot of work with a lot of punk bands. Does T-shirts and posters.
We're just talking about his show.
I will say Michael Mesker, who did our logo, the Rocktails logo, did a fucking beautiful
absolutely,
logo.
absolutely,
great job.
But I said I love Rocky and Bullwinkle, as I've always said, and he went boop. He did it. So we have cool merch, but we could have cool merch for Rocktails.
We could. We talked about it. Didn't I?
Hey, it's your buddy Brando here at beautiful Lake Hollywood to make an important pitch. We want to get to the top of the mountain, and the only way we can do that is with your help. So here's the deal. If you go to therecordjunkies.com.
Recordjunkies.com.
That's right.
If you go there,
And then there's a link to the merch page.
Yeah, is that
QR code?
Is that hey, out of curiosity, that merch store, where'd you learn about?
I learned about it from watching you create your own merch store.
So why isn't our merch store up?
Well, you left for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I sent you the logo. I was like, put the fucking merch store up.
But I also created some new logos that I sent to anyone, and I didn't hear anything
Isn't
about
ours
them.
up? What's going on?
Well, because I think that there was a discussion about like new logos, the old logos.
You don't need a new logo. Just take our logo and throw it on some shit and sell it to the people.
Oh, that's right.
Wow.
I care. I actually care about the designs. As someone who's been spending the last couple of days really, really trying to finesse how it all looks and
Gotti,
feels.
can you help me out here? You're a director.
He's got Naughty Gotti, by the way. Don't even fucking come between him and his Photoshop. He'll suck out your background in 2 seconds flat.
He knows how to do all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh
He'll
yeah.
suck it out like a head of a crawdad.
Oh, well, he eats shrimp heads. He eats shrimp heads.
He's wearing shorts tonight behind his wall of gear.
What is happening tonight?
They strain out all the lumpy parts.
We're going to do a tight show on Fleetwood Mac, and somehow, because you are newly back in Los Angeles, Tricky Dicky.
I am. And I still am not back on a sleep schedule. I got up at 4 a.m. this morning.
But wait,
And it is now 10.
Tell everyone where you went. I don't even know where you went.
I was just in New York,
Oh, it's a great European city, isn't it?
the
New York?
UK,
Oh, it's so beautiful.
the
there.
UK, France, back to the UK, back to New York, and then back here.
But just in London and just Paris, or where else?
London, Paris, Cotswolds.
What was that like?
Somerset,
What were those two places like?
Oxfordshire. It's all beautiful. It's great. It's all good.
Do you want to live here in the States, or do you want to live overseas now?
I'm gonna be forced to be overseas for a while, a few months a year, I think, but
Okay.
it's gonna be fine.
But
You don't have to force me. I mean, I'll just go when I'm told to go.
traveling is so hard, right?
Traveling, no, it's not. It's really easy.
I mean, when I tried to come home, I was hoping to come home actually on Friday so we could do do our show like at 6:30, right, on Friday. I have been hosed. How many times have we been delayed out of Nashville back
Never.
to Los Angeles?
Never.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been delayed.
Because you fly private. He's got his pilot's license.
No, I don't
He flew
like.
himself to the UK. Did you know that?
No, well,
G5?
no, I didn't. No, I didn't go private. But you know what I did do?
What'd you do?
So I did Delta One back from New York this time.
Oh.
The Delta One lounge, the new one at JFK, fucking tits.
It's tits.
But the seats, not so good.
Both
Wow.
areolas?
Not so
Both
good.
areolas.
Working blue, Richard Sheltinger. Wow, I've never heard him
gonna
use
edit
a
this out.
phrase like that.
No way.
Holy smokes.
If you
The
edit
Delta
that
One,
out,
the Delta One lounge in JFK,
it's tits.
dude, it's like a 5-star hotel. Seriously.
This is Richard
It's
Tricky Dicky
so
Sheltinger for Delta Airlines. I just want to tell you the new Delta One Lounge in JFK is tits.
Scratch your balls.
Yeah.
Whip it out. That's tits.
If you like Hootie and the Blowfish, then you're going to love Delta One JFK.
Hey, I'm Tricky Dicky. I
Tits.
fly all the time, and I like to fly tits.
I know a thing or two about a thing or two. I love Carole King. I love the Counting Crows. And I love Delta One.
Look at that sweet ass
no,
on that one.
Delta, no, that's what I'm saying. Delta One, like the seats,
They're not great, but the lounge
great.
is tits.
the lounge is great. American Airlines, still go to American
What's a
Airlines.
lounge?
Okay, let's move on.
Hey, ladies, I just want to tell you, I'm Richard Tricky Dicky, and I want to tell you about the Delta One Lounge.
The new tits lounge at Delta.
Yeah.
It's in Terminal 5 at LAX.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Move on.
Okay.
Naked ladies.
So Cotswold. Where is that?
It's north of London,
And
like 2 hours.
they speak a different language there. What do they speak?
They speak English.
They speak
All right,
English.
let's talk about Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Really? That's
Fleetwood
it?
Mac.
Okay.
They're from UK, right?
Yes, the Cotswolds. Mick and John McVie are from
If
the
you get a
Cotswolds.
Cotswallop, is that somehow? Am I saying that right? Is that when someone bashes you over the head? Is that
Oh.
a Brit kicking your ass?
A Cotswallop?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to look that up on the computers.
Nani Gotti, you've heard that phrase, right?
Cotswallop.
Nope.
God, he's drunk. it's
Cotswallop.
It's 10 at night. God, he's like 2 sheets thin. He's leaning against the wall directing this show.
I don't even
It's
know.
a fucking
I can't spell.
disaster.
Cotswallop.
No, it's
There was one
Cotswold.
time when John McVie Cotswalloped Lindsey Buckingham because he played his
Cotswolds.
solo too loud over the bass
All
parts.
right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. All right. So we're gonna go. This is the gasoline in my engine, the hottest lady alive, the Lion Witch,
The Lioness.
yes, Miss Shayna Zappa, This band is her everything.
Yeah.
She forced me for one of her birthdays. Remember, I got a Fleetwood Mac cover band. Remember? Are you just nodding your head, but you're high and you're drunk and you don't remember? Because that's what it looked like. Yeah. You You were there. There's in Malibu.
Was it the same night as the karaoke party at the bowling alley?
We had a ball.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Do you remember the conversation that you had with Richard before I got here? Because I walked into you saying, "What are we doing tonight?" And Richard looked at you and was like, "Brando, we just, how high are you?" I guess is the
No,
bigger point.
he said, "When are we posting this show?"
Yeah.
I was like, "We just had this conversation 5 minutes ago."
Yeah.
Posted
Well,
it on Friday.
Do you remember? So you guys want to tell me the plan? Let's see this.
Brendan and I are going live on Friday because you're out of town, and
I'll be
Gotti's
driving back, right? Isn't that
Gotti's
what-
going to Ireland. You're going to Ireland, right, Gotti?
I am.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So Gotti's got to go to Ireland.
Jiminy.
You have to go to Arizona. Brendan and I are going live to take phone calls,
I'll be calling in.
and then
So we have a live show.
You should go.
We have a live
show on Friday at 5, and then we're going to post this show right after we take calls.
Right. Fantastic.
And
Well
then
planned.
we talked about this and we agreed. And then 5 minutes later, Brendan said, "When are we posting the show on
this
4th
is
of
great.
July?"
This is great.
It might be early onset dementia. Finally. It's finally arrived. That's okay.
All right.
That's okay. Just put me out to pasture.
Well, I tell you what. Since you're going to do this live show, right? So ostensibly, you just watched Brando and Richard take some calls while I'm in Arizona.
Hey, this isn't normal.
It's not normal. That's right, Star Child. And so let's just breeze through
Yes.
this record, and we'll be done with
I
it.
need some tequila first.
Some more Happy Juice, some more Don Julio. You're just doing shots.
Brando,
Yes.
why don't you Brando explain
This
what was
record.
going on?
Well,
with Fleetwood Mac
mid-70s,
at this time?
a huge time of change for the band Fleetwood Mac,
Yeah.
who had a number of lineup changes.
Green,
Brando's playing.
So,
Green Maharishi or what was that?
Green Menelishi.
What a great song.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
One
but
of the
that
best.
was many albums before.
That was
this.
many albums before.
You're
and
yelling.
the iteration before this was with Bob Welch.
From Welch's Grape Juice?
Got me hypnotized. That Bob Welch. Sentimental, gentle wind. That
Nope,
guy.
don't know those tracks.
Ebony eyes. Ebony eyes. That guy.
Nope.
Didn't work out. He quit, was fired, whatever. They needed a new guitar player, ostensibly.
Didn't Bob Welch go kind of crazy? Drugs, acid?
Man, it's the
bad
mid
acid
70s in
trips?
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Right? And the band had basically kind of relocated to LA. And because they had relocated to LA, they were spending a lot of time, Richard Sheltinga, at a studio that you guys know very
Sound
well.
City.
Sound City, that's right.
Yeah.
Sound City.
Yep.
And that is where Mick Fleetwood.
Speaking with Sandy Skeeter from Sound City tomorrow.
Oh.
I will be on the phone with her tomorrow.
Well, that's a huge part of their history.
Amit and I actually had the masters for Lindsay and Stevie's demos in our hands at Sound City.
Okay, well, that's what Mick Fleetwood heard. And he's like, oh, that guitar player is interesting. Let's set up a meeting with that guy. And the long story short was they wanted to hire Lindsey Buckingham, and he says, you don't get me if you don't hire my lady.
Yeah, unless you don't get this, you don't get me without that gypsy supernova.
That's what I tell everybody when they hire me. You don't get me unless you take Gotti.
That's right. Wait, what? What? What about me?
He's behind the scenes all the time.
I'm like, I'll paint your house for $8 an hour.
Hey, this is Ahmed Zappa. I'm trying to get to the top of that mountain.
All I want is for Rocktails to be number one.
Yep.
Hey, it's your buddy Brando here at beautiful Lake Hollywood to make an important pitch. We want to get to the top of the mountain.
That was a cruel thing that Richard Sheltinga did.
Okay.
Just stab me in the back.
Stabbed you right in that.
I need you to
Kickstarter
shoot a
campaign.
promo.
Okay.
So anyway, they join,
Yep.
and almost instantly, and there's some squabbling and stuff like that. Lindsay and Stevie's relationship is coming apart, but almost instantly, the magic happens on this fucking
Wasn't
record.
there, during the recording of this record, John McVie told Lindsey Buckingham, I am the Mac, and I play the bass.
Yes, there was some early because Lindsay, well,
Lindsay has
working with
He's a big
musicians.
personality.
He's an alpha,
Yeah.
as the kids like to say.
And
he
so
comes
is-
into a studio and he's got ideas.
And so is John McVie.
He might be the new, but he doesn't care. He might be the new guy.
Do you know, I always thought that he was the main actor in Eraserhead.
Yeah.
Can you see how they look the same?
What, 1,000%.
Is Lindsey Buckingham the actor from Eraserhead, or am I totally off base
I
here?
think you're 100%
He's close.
right.
Yeah.
Can I give a little Brando explaining in Los Angeles? The first place
please do.
that the band met Lindsay and Stevie.
Brando's
Yeah.
playing.
Hold on, this is a good one. You're going to like this. The first,
Don't talk about this on Record Junkies. This has got to be a Rocktails thing.
this is a
Keep going.
Rocktails exclusive.
Okay.
We'll
All
be
right.
very good about
Okay, all
all
right.
that kind of stuff. Okay? Mm-hmm. They met at a Mexican restaurant on Beverly.
Okay.
No, on 3rd Street.
Okay, so you fucked up your own. Okay, keep going.
But I know where I'm at. El Carmen. That was the first place that they all met together. Isn't that kind of cool?
I bet they all had
Tequila?
tequila.
But it's probably fucking Jose Cuervo, which is what they drank back then.
That's so gross.
I
Disgusting.
think there was only one kind of tequila back then.
It's what? Daddy Leche?
Yeah, I
Is that
don't
what
even
you're
know what was it. Just
I'm
it
the
was
Mac.
one brand.
I play the Beast.
There was no Reposado.
I am
and
the Mac.
Casamigos.
And I play the bass.
Slap at the bass.
Yeah.
I watched Death of a Unicorn. Speaking of slap at the bass, right? I liked it.
What's Death of a Unicorn?
It's a movie that has Ant-Man in
Tangent.
it, and Ant-Man who says slap at the bass. Rocktailers know. Record junkie
understand.
people, they don't get it.
Okay.
Rocktailers get it.
Magic happens July 1975. This album is
Drops.
released.
Yeah.
And it has some hits. Some
kids say
but you
dropped.
know. The kids say dropped.
Some people say the Delta One Lounge is tits.
Should we go track by track? In a focused Rocktail show?
Yeah, let's go.
Should we do that?
Let's just go through the music and
Get out of here.
out of here.
We're like 30 minutes in, so let's do this.
Let's do this. Let's go. I'm ready. Track one from the new lineup of Fleetwood Mac.
Friday, I got traveling on my mind. First you love me, then you fade away. I can't go on believing this way.
Cologuard.
Nothing but
Shit
love.
this thing, and we'll tell you if you have cancer.
This is
Cologuard.
Monday Morning by Lindsey Buckingham.
Cologuard.
Isn't it weird to start a record off with the new guy? It's kind of amazing.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I also think that Mac was put in his place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, as you said before we went on air, guess who started making money for the band?
Yeah. Mac.
Mac.
Yeah, Mac, sit down and slap at a bass.
You wear
I'm
your
gonna write
Dodger
the hits.
jersey and play the bass and your little cap and just stand there and
I'll make
you're
you
gonna be
money.
fine. I'll make you money. 'Cause I got the song.
It does kind of feel like I'm trying to think of what commercial. Play it again. Play it again. Just trying to
It's
think of-
Jardiance.
First you love me, and then you say it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know I can't go on believing
20% off, Marshalls.
The new Kia Rio.
but you know.
Right? You're driving out to the desert in the Kia Rio with your 4 hot friends.
Yeah.
You only want me
You have 4 hot friends?
I don't have 4 hot friends. I used to. Not anymore.
Just wait till Record Junkies takes off. Okay, so track two. Track two. Hey, baby. Welcome to Delta One. This place is tits. Am I right? Yeah. Oh, but the seats on the plane? No bueno. The lounge? Don't make me say it again. You got 2 of them right there on your chest. That's right.
Appearing in the Tits Lounge on Friday, Christine McVie.
Yeah.
The ghost of Christine McVie.
Yeah.
She'll be here in the Tits Lounge.
This is a song called Warm Ways by Christine McVie.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
This is more evocative of previous Fleetwood Mac before Lindsay and Stevie show. A little bit.
No.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. No, like, it definitely says that there's some soup in the lounge. There's some crackers, some hummus. You got a charcuterie board.
Track 3?
Yeah.
still words she told. Wanna be on the road to paradise. I want a lover who don't get old. Do I read the message?
Have I ever told you guys about the time I smoked a joint with Lindsey Buckingham?
No.
Oh yeah, you smoked a weed with Lindsey Buckingham. I forgot that.
Smoked a weed? Smoking a weed?
Smoked a joint in my bedroom.
In your bedroom?
Yeah, dude,
And
tell
did
that
you have a
story.
sleeping bag too?
That was a great story. No,
Yeah, you know the story.
No, I don't think I did.
I did a play with Anne Heche. I did 2 plays with Anne Heche in the early 90s.
He's really, you know what? Ever since she died, all he does is just drop her name.
Yeah.
You know, what do I got to do? Fucking
But-
drive into a wall
when
too soon?
when she died, he texted me the link to the TMZ thing that said Anne Heche has died in a car accident.
I did
and he
2
said
plays
I
with her.
did 2 plays with her.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay, keep going.
I will quit this show.
Because you've got another one lined up.
Yeah.
Just,
That's right.
hey guys, important
That's going to be
announcement.
#1 with our
Important
Patreon
announcement.
fans and our merch.
Okay.
Generous donations. So
Right.
anyway, I did a play with Anne Heche when she was dating Lindsey Buckingham.
Right. I see a theme here. Like you just hang out with actors. Like
Yeah.
your co-star on your new show.
Yes, and so the after party was at our house on Ogden, and he came over, and somehow we ended up in my bedroom with a pro Lindsey Buckingham joint, pro weed, like not
was it
just
like
regular person weed,
pre-rolled, or did
no,
he
like special person weed. This is back when,
like he had his own personal Native
a roller.
American?
He had a roller.
and like that guy, you know, like he had a fucking bald eagle on his
Yes.
shoulder,
yes, he had prime
shed a tear. He was
weed,
Roller the
recycling
weed.
Yes.
everything at the party.
and I had a big giant 6-foot UK Subway Iron Maiden European tour poster on my wall.
And he
And we're
didn't know
sitting
who
there, and he
Iron
was
Maiden
like,
was?
"Huh, Iron Maiden," and I was like, "They're really amazing live."
Did you know that it was Lindsey Buckingham?
Of course I did. It was fucking Lindsey Buckingham. He came to the play. He was dating Anne Heche.
Oh, they were dating?
Yes,
That's why he was in his apartment. You
that's why
missed
he was
the-
in my house, our house with the pool.
I just thought they were just friendly.
Nope, they dated.
You
And
think
she dumped him.
You think he flies Delta One?
He's in the Tits Lounge.
Sure is. Sure is.
Exclusive for Tits Lounge members. this
Track
Friday.
4. I don't know if you guys have heard this.
I think I've heard this every day since I've been living with my wife.
How close was Halo to being named Rhiannon?
I can't even say it. So no. If that would have been a huge mistake, I would have called her like Riri, if that was the case. Because I cannot even say Ran. Some of her lyrics, honestly, she's a genius. Or if they, however they write their
yeah,
tracks,
you can't understand what she's saying.
it's really.
Yeah.
I think I know what she's saying, but then, what's the name of this track?
Rhiannon.
Rhiannon, yeah.
That's a horrible name.
So it's not Halo Rhiannon Zappa?
Shayna would have absolutely done that. Rhiannon. It's hard to say. I mean, I would love to do. You know the movie Let the Right One In?
Yes.
I just feel like this is a great psych out moment, right? Let the Right One In. It's a guy who's basically has to take care of a seemingly 12-year-old girl who's really a 500-year-old vampire. You know, maybe a girl, guy, they, them, monster.
Are we talking about the original movie from Sweden?
Yeah,
Oh, so good.
so good. And I just kind of feel like you would play this track, and then this is when the chorus comes in. It's a happy moment. Everyone else is dying. You just turn the music down. You can barely hear them screaming. And Rhiannon, the creature of the movie, is unstoppable, right? Stephen King, get on it.
1000%. What's a Welsh witch?
That's
Wealth witch.
a with.
It's a song about a Welsh witch.
Does she say that or allude to that in
But
the
she
lyrics?
used to say that live. She used to be like, "There's a song about a Welsh witch."
Is that her voice?
That's not her voice. I'm not doing it. Yeah, this is Stevie wrote a song about a Welsh witch.
Who is it who would tell us stories? I know who it is, but who is it that would tell us about her, Ron Wood, yayo, scarfs, nasal cavity problems, and someone's anus?
I think it's understood that this band has consumed a lot of cocaine. We do know that. We can't say that. That
Would you
is
say?
a
Would
fact.
you say that this band
Yes.
did more? You know the fucking drill. Okay, every time you mention cocaine, all of you rockaholics out there, it's time to give a toast to Fleetwood Mac and also to the good and bad decisions in life.
I have a topic, which would be the top cocaine bands of all time.
Well, who did more
rank
cocaine?
them. Yes.
Fleetwood Mac?
Yes.
Or the entire cast of SNL, first season?
Oh, God, that's a good one.
Right?
There was a point when
That's a great one.
at Sound City, Lindsey Buckingham walked out of the bathroom and he had a scarf hanging out of his ass.
Asshole like a
Yeah.
like a cougar tail? Cocaine cougar tail? That's what they called him. Oh, there goes good old cocaine cougar tail. Up and down the cougar trail.
Cocaine decision.
All right, well, should we go to this tequila?
Because John Belushi alone may have
Done more cocaine than
done more coke than
the band?
Fleetwood Mac in its entirety,
here.
which is quite possible.
Yeah.
All right. You gonna do this one?
No, I'm good.
What the frickin' crack?
This is like, Brandon, can we stop at Taco Bell on the way home tonight? Well, I think so, shot of tequila. I think that's probably in the car. Can you promise? I promise. We'll stop at the Taco Bell on Vine. Is that okay?
Do you need another
Can
shot?
I just throw this across the room? You got good hands, right? You can catch it. Right.
Rocktail. We should just all agree that we should do Rocktails once a week at like 2 a.m.
Oh, I love this. I won't do it, but I
Live.
love the idea. Yeah. Okay. All right. Down that.
Okay.
This is like the first Rocktails. Please drink that. Let's see.
Follow it up with, come on. Talking about a feel
Christine
good hit in
McVie.
summer.
Not my favorite member of the band.
I will say this.
Yeah.
So good,
So good.
Smooth.
especially live.
She's the rock. Heard rumblings though.
Well, she's the unsung hero of the band.
Yes.
But
I've heard rumblings that perhaps, maybe, one last hurrah.
together, all of them.
Well, they
gonna
can't have
dig her up?
Christine, but you don't think
Anne
so,
Heche,
Richard?
her, who else are just joining?
Just the ghosts of the past.
The ghosts of everyone you
Oh, they'll
mentioned.
get back together. They always get back together.
Yeah, but I've heard rumblings that it's a possibility.
Yeah, they will.
Who fills her slot? Sheryl Crow?
That's what I thought. I can't believe you said that.
Sheryl Crow could do it,
She could do
actually.
it, and I think she'd be great. I think you're right.
Because she can also, she can
And she'd
play
put
the
her ego
piano.
aside and be like, "Oh my god, to do this,
Yeah, she can play all the keyboard parts. She can sing all the parts. Yeah, that would be good.
that'd be an amazing idea."
I mean,
And
need to
she's
talk to your
already
special
friends
people.
with Stevie.
Yeah,
that'd be rad, right?
and known to be-
Have I told you my Sheryl Crow story?
Did
Oh,
you
it's just
smoke
where
a
you
joint with her?
smoking pot?
Smoking a joint with her? And she say, "Richard, do you have an Iron Maiden poster?" And you're like, "Yeah, they're fucking amazing live."
Awesome.
That's when I met Sheryl Crow when she was with Stevie Nicks.
Sponsored by Delta One. The new Mac tour. It's tits. Okay. Track 5?
Oh, you don't want to hear my Sheryl Crow story?
No, I'd
here we
love to
go.
hear your Sheryl Crow story.
fine.
Wait, someone got kicked out of the band, right?
What?
Are we going to tell a real one? Because I love her.
No, I had a
know you-
Sheryl Crow
I know you
story,
have-
but
you
I've
tell
told
it.
it like 5 times, so we don't need to. I was making fun of Brando because
I get it.
earlier today, Brando was giving me shit about rolling my eyes whenever he tells the same story over and over again.
Yeah, that's because we care about you.
And I have adult onset dementia. And it's a very sensitive issue for me because when I'm mocked for doing something that I can't control, it hurts me.
I get it.
Crystal.
Is that what this song is called? Uh-huh. Is this 10 songs in a record, or is this one of those special records that only has 9 songs?
No,
11.
It's got 48 songs, so we're going to do them all tonight.
Okay. This is called Crystal?
Lindsay. They really let Lindsay
By the way-
Buckingham bring a lot to the band.
Written by Stevie Nicks, sung by Lindsay.
I've never heard this song.
The Lioness has.
Through the crystalline clear water fountain.
I wonder if this was a song that they were also working on together before they joined the band.
A lot of these were.
Yeah.
Actually, I think this is on their
The
it's
demos.
It's on their demo, right?
Yeah, because what happened was they were kind of dropped from their label. They were working on demos at Sound City on spec.
I'm not crazy, right? Because this was on
Yeah,
the
I
demos
think
over here,
this-
and it's actually a better version.
Yeah.
No joke I'm like, wait, I know this song. I was like, wait, I've never heard this song. And then when the chorus came in, I've heard 3 different versions of this song just from these master recordings that, from, I guess, their solo record. What was their...
It wasn't a solo record. There was a solo record.
Buckingham Nicks.
But then there were also demos that they were working on.
Yeah, pretty rad. Yeah.
Okay. But we're going to follow this up with a banger, as the kids say.
Yeah.
Because the next song in the record.
Do the kids say that about Fleetwood Mac?
I don't know. Shokro fucking will destroy this.
Yeah.
Stevie
right?
Wonder would do a really good version of this too, right?
Stevie Wonder, not so sure.
I mean,
it would work.
Smokey Robinson and Fleetwood Mac.
Can you hear Stevie crushing this?
Christy McVie, man. I'm telling you.
She's a rock.
She had more hits on this than anyone else, right?
Yeah. I mean,
did this come out as a single or just?
Yeah, this was
this is a single.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Over My Head and this were huge for them. Though the record didn't explode right away. They fucking toured the shit out of it.
And then it sold 8 million in the United States.
Okay, riddle me this.
Yes.
Okay, prior to Buckingham and Nicks joining,
Yes.
Christy McVie,
Yeah.
was she featured on other?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
She was.
Yes.
Yeah. She was.
I feel like I know Green Manalishi
Right.
and nothing else. So they were they were a much harder rocking band. I bet I would love them more than
They had different
this era.
eras.
Yeah.
Like the previous era, the Bob Welsh era, was different than the Peter Green Manalishi era.
Yeah, I think I like the Peter Green era.
Yeah. And they also did a lot of instrumentals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Christine had, they didn't have a colossal hit.
I think I mentioned this maybe once or twice. There's an audio recording. It's my dad and Eric Clapton in, I think, my father's apartment in New York.
Oh.
In 67, 68. And they're just going back and forth. My dad's playing rhythm and Eric is playing lead and they swap, right? It's just them noodling and rocking out. Very, very fucking cool. And in between, because my dad would just record things, you can hear Eric talk about, hey, do you know this this band Fleetwood Mac? I think you'd really like them. I think you'd love the drummer, right? And then they just talk about different people in bands, the roles that they play, talking about, I could be not remembering this correctly, but I want to say they are like, lead singers are the worst, all the kind of stereotypes from, two X-Men talking about, being in a band and playing with people. Pretty interesting. I just love that Eric was recommending, strong recommendation after spending some time with Frank, that he thought that
Mick Fleetwood.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That they'd be bros.
Can we hear that sometime?
It's out there on the interwebs. I
Is
think
it?
We put it out there years ago when we were doing a Kickstarter, kind of like what you're doing with Record Junkies, right?
That's right. The Record Junkies. We have a Patreon page. If you go to patreon.com/.
Hey, it's your buddy Brando here at beautiful Lake Hollywood to make an important pitch. We want to get to the top of the mountain.
We do a Patreon for Rocktails?
Yeah, we sure could. You know how to do it. I mean, you set it up. You're a trailblazer. You're climbing all the way up to that mountain.
Go to the top of the mountain.
Yeah. But yeah, we gave out some gems when we do that Kickstarter campaign where we were trying to preserve the vault. Anyways, good times. Next track. This is huge. Dixie Chicks did it first, and they covered it. And it's,
my love, took it down.
I love that they're not afraid to record other people's music,
Climbed a mountain and I
Didn't
turned
Smashing
around.
Pumpkins start with the show?
And I
Was this their
saw
song? Is it? Am I remembering it wrong?
reflection in snow-covered hills till the landslide.
Where does this take Shayna Zappa when she hears this song?
Oh, mirror
this has happened 4 dozen times. The sunroof goes back. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I just turn it up. And she'll stand on the seat and she'll be like, woo! And then she's like, pass that tradition down. So Halo, well, like, Mom, can we go outside? She's like, yeah, let's just drive around let's just crank up the jams and drive around the block, right? I don't know how this music is for women, right? Just, it's felt on a cellular level.
Yeah.
Hey, this isn't normal.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful song, but I can hear it just once. I'm fine. I don't need to hear it again. But they need to hear it every day.
All those Orthodox folks in your neighborhood are like, there's that fucking song again. Those 2 weird women.
No, they come out, they feel it too. They're like, then can you turn our electricity off? Thank you. Thanks. When you're done doing donuts in the street, young ladies, can you just come in here and just make sure the gas and the electricity is off? We'd appreciate it. Yeah. And there's that one lady that's always saying, check it, the vodka shot. Yeah. Here we go.
This is a good one.
This is so Buckingham.
Yeah.
4 trucks built tough.
Christine McVie and Buckingham wrote this.
At the beginning of a long collaboration between the 2 of them, which is also important.
I mean, his finger picking
is incredible.
Fucking insane.
Yes or no? One of the most underrated lead guitarists of all time.
100%.
Yeah. No. It almost doesn't make any sense how he does it. Like you watch his right hand.
Well, doesn't he also? He's got like banjo picking, right? Doesn't he wear the?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Maybe he does.
This is so rad.
Yeah, it does sound like he has picks on his
Yeah, he's doing
thumb
that.
and forefinger.
Yeah.
Right before this, Stevie Nicks was working as a waitress at the Copper Penny on Sunset and Gower.
That's crazy.
The Copper Penny?
It was a restaurant way back in the day, a diner.
Wow.
I need somebody to help me through the night.
Yeah. They have similar voices when they sing. Don't you think?
Oh, Christine and...
Yeah.
They kind of do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same frequencies.
Well, that's why the harmonies are so good. Yeah.
It's fucking good.
This is a great song.
Kills
That's a
it.
great song.
By the way, they never play this on the radio. If they played this more
that
often,
is a
I'm like,
great
Fleetwood
song.
fucking Mac rules.
Yeah.
You get the greatest hits. Is this on it? No, it should be.
That's right.
Next one.
We got 2 more to go.
Sugar Daddy.
Tight Rocktails tonight.
Welcome to the Delta One Lounge. You're listening to Sugar Daddy. We play a lot of great music here. You know why? Because this place, it fits. I mean, she's like the main singer of this record.
Right? The kids were new. Buckingham and Nicks were brand new.
Okay, so she wrote half the songs on this record.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I always thought that like Lindsay and Stevie Nicks made all the money, but really she made all the money, right?
She made a lot of money.
She made a lot of money.
A lot of money.
She's got some colossal hits. Dreams. I mean, my God.
In terms of the publishing, who do you
yeah.
think was the big publishing czar out of the band?
Christine.
And
I mean, if she wrote half of the music on this
record,
right,
and it sold 8 million copies, how did they share in the publishing too? Even though she wrote it, do you know?
No, not in a band like this. They don't share it. No, they don't split it.
Okay. So who are the other co-writes for the most part?
Buckingham,
a
Nicks.
lot,
and Nicks. It's the 3 of them.
Yeah.
Mick Fleetwood and John McVie weren't
They don't
writing
write.
songs.
No.
But they own the band.
So basically,
so the with the touring money, the largesse of the touring money go to
here's the
Mick
point,
Fleetwood
I
and
think,
John.
that when John McVie, when he divorced Christine McVie,
Yeah.
that was his best business decision.
Wow.
It's a divorce joke.
That was his best business
Gotti?
decision.
That was good.
But I'm trying to figure it out because he
was married to Christine McVie. She had most of the publishing.
right.
He divorced her and took half of it.
Okay. All right.
Get it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to edit all this out. All right,
No, you're
guys
not.
are-
No,
No.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed. You take too much out, anyways. You know, let's just talk about your edits for a second.
Okay.
Every time you go blue, you take it out.
I do.
You're not allowed to do that this time.
All the Delta Lounge stuff is coming out.
No, you need to say tits more often. I implore you. Are you a boobs man or an ass man?
Okay. Here we go. I'm so afraid. Lindsey Buckingham, of course,
Yeah.
because it's very dark.
I love this Cher song. I love this is Cherokee, right? Cher?
So many ways to count the tears. I never change, I never will. I'm so afraid the way I feel.
Cherokee people. Cherokee tribe. So fine to live, so fine to die.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I was born in a wagon of a traveling show. Mama used to dance for the money they throw. People would do whatever they could. Preach a little gospel.
Drink a little bottle of Dr. Good.
Tramps and thieves.
Here from the people of the town they call us thieves. Tramps and thieves. Oh, this half-breed.
This may as well be Fleetwood Mac, right?
Yes, could have been on the record. They would have just hired Cher.
Father married up your Cherokee.
What a song.
I love it.
Could you write this song today and turn it into the record company and be like, I'd like to do a song on my record called Half Breed.
Okay.
In fact, that's the name of the band. Because we're all half breeds.
Okay.
What do you think?
Son, I'd like to ask you a question.
It's not a safe space.
Yeah. Where are your people from? I'm not asking you because I wear a white hood on my head. I'm asking you because of today's political climate.
Okay.
And also, I have ice on speed dial. You know? 3 ways to screw you over. Cher, love you. Love your music. Love your greatest hits. Love that you made some of the best music of your life when you were dating Gene Simmons.
We're talking about Fleetwood Mac, though.
Oh, we still are?
Yeah, no, we wrapped it up. We did a concentrated, focused show on the
All
Fleetwood
12
Mac.
songs? 11 songs?
We're
Did we do it
done.
all? That was it?
Yeah, there's no remastered special edition.
Half Breed was
It
the
just
last
a
song on the
simple-
record?
Half Breed was the last song on the record. Cherokee People was the last song on the record.
I was born on a wagon of a traveling show. Mama used to dance with the moon.
I wonder if Cher ever did a Fleetwood Mac song on one of her specials. We should look that up.
Right?
We should look that up.
Well, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
So shall we wrap it up?
Yeah,
Shall we
well,
wrap it up?
Gotti, should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
We should wrap it up.
Well, guys, this has been another special edition of Rocktails. It is late o'clock, according to this. So we got to get the heck out of here. I don't swear anymore. I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm a changed man. Testify. I will be calling in Friday. This won't make any sense to you because you're watching it now.
You're in a wormhole now, though.
I'm just letting you know. It's
You're in a wormhole.
I'm ruining the time-space continuum. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you for 4th of July. We're doing a 4th of July show.
I mean, I'll be here the 4th.
You're going to be here for the 4th?
I'm going to be here for the 4th. but
Naughty
I'm-
Gotti, you back for the 4th?
Back for the 4th.
So wait, what is the 4th on a Friday?
Yep.
Oh, let's
4th of July. Yeah, we're doing a fireworks show.
yeah, let's set this place on fire. Let's burn to the ground. Sounds great. Okay, guys, thank you so much. We will see you next time for the 4th of July special. Remember to always drink irresponsibly and to make bad decisions 24/7. And don't forget to sign up for his Patreon at the recordjunkies.com.